what they practice. And God knew that it would be a stumbling block for him if he stayed there. Look at somebody and say, I gotta let it go. I gotta let it go now. Yeah. Watch this here. So it was demonic regions. Now, why would God want you to leave a demonic region? Because you've not been empowered enough to deal with the demons that dominate that region. And that's what we're going through right now. If we could just get out of the neighborhood we in and find a new neighborhood and stay out the old neighborhood, there's a lot of stuff you'll break free from. If you can just get away, get from up under. I had to go somewhere where there was peace at to realize that there are neighborhoods that you can have peace in, where there's no loud there's no pow, 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 pow. There's none of that music, none of that loud crazy stuff. Just perfect peace. But how would I have known that if I'd have stayed in the hood? So sometimes you have to change your geographical location. Look at your neighbor and say, sometimes you gotta move. Oh God, I'm already preaching now. Yeah, you gotta move. So he says, I don't want you to learn the practices. And many times we could save our children, my sons and my daughters. I want to tell you, you could save your children if you get them out of the neighborhood. A lot of them wouldn't join gangs. A lot of them wouldn't be in gangs and different stuff. But because they're raised up in the hood, they're under peer pressure. And there's a lot of folks in that area that do those things, smoke blunts, get high, sell dope, and they're in that area. So that is the traditional practice that they take up on. God. My daughter is so unique because even when she was in the ghetto, she wasn't ghetto. And then when she called, when she answered the phone one day, and I said, who is this? She said, this is Manny. I said, oh, you sound like white people. Let me get white people. God bless you. I love you. Don't trip out. I said, you sound like that. And she says, Dad. I said, hold up now, you supposed to be country. Come on, you supposed to be country. Cool. Oh, this is Dad. And she began to manifest the character, the behavior, even watch this, the dialect of the people that were in her surroundings. And I thought it was the cutest and the most beautiful thing because she is so intelligent and she can hold conversations even with grown people and articulate well. She's a master of oratory. She be correcting me. You know you hate it when your child correct you and be right. Oh God, that make the naps roll up on the back of my neck. But she is built like that because we took her out of that because we knew if we left her in the hood and she did not have enough strength that the hood was going to take over her. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Yeah, sometimes you can get out the hood, but you can't get the hood out of you. Are you hearing what I'm saying? And that's why I'm Melvin to tell you, I send Melvin over to the west side because I don't want to be around all that.
Come on now.
I come to interstate when I come here.
Come on.
Because there's some things that no, I'm not saying that the people are not significant. I need the people. I love the people. We'll go in there and witness, but we will not take up on the practices of the people. We've already been there, and we know what that's about. That's about jail. That's about hurting somebody. That's about sleeping around, getting high, throwing parties. I done been there, baby. I done all of that. Why should I continue to practice that? I didn't get no blessing out of that. If anything, it was a curse to me. I didn't even know how to interact well with corporate America and other people in an intelligent way because all I knew was slang.
Come on now. Speak well.
And we wonder why we can't get a job.
Come on now. Uh-oh.
You can't go broad showing and you walk up in there talking about filling out an application. You dress wrong. I'm not against braids. I'm not against braids. If your braids are neat, that's cool. That can go up in there. But if you come up there, your afro all out like, who want to hire you? You're not well groomed. You're going to scare somebody. Because there are people that are stereotypical, and when they see you, they grab their purse and they get ready to run. They click their doors because we, watch this here, we present that kind of threat to them because we refuse to change. This just how I am, and this how I'm going to be. Well, I'm not going to suffer. I'm going to try to grab a handful of folks that's willing to change, willing to learn, and I'm going to try to snatch them out of that mentality. I wear shorts too, and I wear big t-shirts, and I know how to go up in the hood. But when I come out of the hood, I know how to handle myself too. Ain't nothing wrong with coming from the hood, but you ain't got to die now. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and deal with, I'm talking about geographical location. Because see, you got to be tested. God wants to see what you're willing to leave. Because what you're willing to leave determines what God is willing to release. I'm going to just go on and slap you now. I've been in the projects and it wasn't fun then and it ain't fun now. Are you hearing what I'm saying? I've been there and got to worry about my daughter and got to worry about my son and what they doing and who doing what to them. I done been there and that's not a comfortable feeling. I can't work for worry. Look at your neighbor, look him right in the face and say, we got to make some changes. See, I am very impressed by these young men who are going to these technical schools and trying to get some form of education, and these young men who are going to college. I'm impressed by you. Baby, I bow to you. You all that and a bag of chips to me. You the bomb. I'm so serious. That impresses me because you have lifted a higher standard for yourself, and your son, he ain't going to see the hood. He going to see the good. Are you hearing what I'm saying? That I'm glad you buy a new car so he'll know that he don't have to be walking. He don't have to ride in a hoop and putting and pressing and shooting. He don't have to do none of that because you set a standard.
Thank you, Lord.
Oh, God. Listen to your neighbor and tell me this is year I'm going to have to leave some stuff. I see that. I know this is too heavy for y'all. Y'all wanted me to preach one of them Baptist-oriented messages and do a whole lot of raring and tearing and tuning up and all that. But not today. Not today. Watch this here. Watch this, I'm going there now. And you got to get out of that country, that geographical location, because there's some demonic stuff that takes place there. Anybody, okay, well I said that way. Anybody stay in a neighborhood that's challenging? Do anything jump off every once in a while? And what you be doing? Hoping and praying that it don't make it to your address. The last straw with me being over there on Kenmore was when little David killed himself. I said, that's it. We up out of here. Little boys were getting killed on that street, on the street there, and you sitting there talking about I'm with them. You know you super spiritual. I got about 5 of them here. They work my nerve too. Super spiritual. I got to pray about it. You don't need to pray about it. If the little boy that used to play basketball with your boy got his brain blown out a street across the street and in the same 800 block, then you need to be trying to find somewhere to go. And I'm going to just pray. You know, God will speak to me. When you're a child like this?
Come on now. My God.
I'm not coming against anybody now. Hear me good. But I'm telling you to God, I don't want to be like my daddy of my daddy bogus.
No, that's right. Come on now.
That's kind of heavy, ain't it? I say I don't want to be like him. If he bogus, I wouldn't stay at his house if he wasn't right. Now, he got some cigarette smoking practices. I ain't gonna lie. But when I go there, they smoke outside. They slip outside. She'll tell you. Nanny will tell you. They move all of the liquor out. Because they know I'm going in the refrigerator to get pop and stuff. And they respect me because they know I will deal with them and from a distance, but I will not stay in their house. I will go to a motel, bring my family there. We'll see y'all a couple of hours and I'm out of there.
Come on now, Dave.
Because ain't nobody pulling me back to that painful place that I made it out of. I'm not going through that with you. I don't care who you are. I'm not going to the prison with you. I'm not going to jail with you. I'm not going to the crack house with you. I'm not going to the bottom with you anymore. I done been there and I tried to get out and God has finally got me out and I'm not going back. That ain't cool. Now if you damn you don't have a choice right now, I'm not talking to you. But you start playing it. Those who fail at playing to fail. What you gonna do tomorrow? What you gonna do when your clubbing days run out? What you gonna do when you lose that little shape? You know that little bad shape you got everybody telling you about? What you gonna do when you lose that? Oh, they fade out. That long hair, it break off, fit in. What you gonna fall back on then? That six-pack turn into a kegger. I got one. You don't stay handsome, you get gray. Them teeth you thought never were gonna come out, fall out in your hand.